Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with a businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for the 17th of October, Friday. And today was a pretty good day in the markets. We had a nice little gap down here, followed by a slow and steady move higher. Today we took two trades out of the market and ended up pulling 3.5 points out. First trade was right around here. Got short and took some profit on this move down. As you can see, it definitely did hold and it did buy up some more. What we did once we saw it starting to buy up, we kind of watched this a little bit, got long down here and took profits up in this region here. Kind of saw it chop around a little bit, a little bit of selling, no follow through whatsoever, and the market just kept going higher. And that's sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're not in a trade, and it is what it is. You might, in trading you're going to miss some trades. Some trades you're going to catch, and those trades that you catch, some are positive, some are negative. The goal is to have more positive than negative. That's really what I try to do. Especially with the room, you try to catch good high probability trades. And because of that, it means you're not going to be in the market 24 hours. You're not going to be in the market every single second. And you're not going to catch every single tick. And that's basically my trading style. You're not going to catch every single tick. You're not going to be in every single move. But, the goal is to be in a couple good moves and to end the day positive. Today we ended up 3.5 points. We can add that to the running total and then come back next week and the week after that, and try to make October a really great month. And that's, really what we try to do here. Less is definitely more, in my opinion, in my trading style, definitely, and, do I see trade setups that I don't take? Of course. There are a lot of trade setups during the day, and, some of them I take, and a lot of them I don't take because how I view the market. You have a couple setups that don't look as enticing as others. And that's really just, my style of trading. The trading course really goes into detail on that, how I view the market, how I look at, certain intricacies, and basically, make a judgment from there. Sometimes it tells you it's good, sometimes it tells you it's not, and sometimes it tells you it's good or not, and it's just convoluted. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of what I was talking about today. Always, I encourage you to ask questions. If you don't know the answer, if you have a question, definitely ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And I'm the one that's reading every single email, so it will be answered. If you ask the question, I will definitely send you an email and answer. I don't know everything in the world. I don't claim to know everything in the world, or even everything about trading. I'm in a little niche area. I day trade the ES, I swing trade futures, and I trade options and equities and ETFs. That's what I do. I use a certain subsect of reading the market. If I don't know the answer, I'll let you know, and I'll definitely look it up. But if you have a question, definitely ask. I encourage you to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question, no matter what anyone tells you, and I definitely do believe that. So anyway, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. See you back here tomorrow in the markets.